Come cut halibut with me as someone who is left-handed. This halibut's about 33 inches, and I prefer the method that I'm going to show for halibut 35 inches and under. Here in the video, I use an 8-inch Dexter fillet knife. I really prefer these Dexter outdoor knives because they make sure that your fillets come out perfect each and every time. You can see me here starting on the shoulder and going all the way down to the tail. You will also see my cut below the guts. I go below the guts because the guts can tend to be wormy, so about 1/4 inch under is perfect. You want to feel for the bones all the way across the halibut. You want to make sure not to miss any meat, but you want to make sure not to go through the bones. You will also want to make sure to get the cheeks. That is some of the most prized possession meat that you can have on halibut. They should be able to rip just off the skin. Everyone loves a good pan-fried cheek. Next, you want to flip your halibut over. I like to score the tail just so that it shows me where to end and it helps me when I'm cutting. On your typical halibut, after you're done filleting it, you will have 4 sections of halibut to skin. Doing this method, in the end, you will only have 2 sections of halibut to skin, which makes things more effective, and in the end, it'll equal out to be better portion sizes for cooking. Now, don't get me wrong. On the bigger halibut, I definitely stick to the traditional method of having 4 sections. But on the smaller fish, I prefer this way just because it speeds up my time. Now you can see we have 2 fillets and we're getting the last cheek. You don't want to forget the last cheek. So in total, you'll have 2 halibut cheeks and 2 fillets of halibut before you skin. We take all of our carcasses and put them in a bin to then be dumped back into the ocean to keep our dock from smelling. Now for skinning. I find the most effective method is to cut about 1/4 inch up to be able to grab the skin, and I push my knife down and away from me while I pull the skin towards me. Back to cutting equal thicknesses, you will see I'll cut the shoulder section off, the midsection, and then you'll have the tail as its own section. Here you can see me grabbing the skin and pulling while pushing that knife away from me. Then again, shoulder section, middle section, and then finally you'll have that tail section.